Good morning, Michelle.
Morning.
All right, close your eyes because I'm going to make you dizzy. There we go. Okay. All right. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. I am alive. I am awake. I'm here. Go away, puppy dog. I have a doggy sniffing at my desk because I have apples up here, and she is just absolutely apple crazy. Okay. Let's get a drink.
By the way, that's me lurking.
Okay. She's lurking.
What?
She's one of them damn lurkers. Okay, what are we doing? We are doing this. I know because it's what's up there. That tells me what I'm doing today. So back in February, I said to everybody, send me. Have you lost your marble? Let me let him out. Damn shy bladder.
I was outside for an hour, but I have to pee now.
You want to go with him? Go. Go. He won't pee without her. She watches the perimeter for him. Okay, so back in February, I said to everybody, send me your suggestions, and then I'll pick one. And so I picked Arlene's, which is a musical mashup. She wants Annie, Chitty Chitty Bang Bang, and Mary Poppins. So she also chose a full journal. She had a choice. She could get a full journal or she could get a traveler's notebook, one or the other, and she chose a full journal. So that's what we're doing. It's here someplace. Look, sometimes, All right, so here's our pieces and parts. Bits of ephemera. And paper. So, obviously, Mary Poppins was easy because I already had stuff for Mary Poppins. So that was the easy part. The hard part was Chitty Chitty Bang Bang. And Miss Carla sent us a vintage copy of Chitty Chitty Bang Bang that I don't have the heart to cut up. I just don't. And so I've been kind of looking at making some copies of things from that. But what I'm going to do with it is I'm going to send that book to Arlene. All right. So we have completed section A. Should probably turn that around so I can see that. There. We've completed section A. Section B, I'm going to be doing off screen. And we are working on section C. Now, we did decide to do this in a Reader's Digest. So this is a Reader's Digest cover. And it's the Scarlet Pimpernel, Tom Sawyer, The Good Earth, and Robin Hood. This is number 2 in the best loved books for young readers. But it was the cover that did it for me because that is like one of the things that all 3 of these particular musicals have in common, and that is the color red. So this is our first page, and we chose this way because it has to go up against this. This is the middle signature. So we wanted to make sure that, it will look like this. This will go up against this, and this will go up against this. So we have to, continuity. So this is actually a piece out of a different die that we got that does pockets, and it cuts out all the pieces, and it just had this little strip, and I was like, that is perfect, because it's like, kind of like a little collar. And I had this silhouette, so we cut that. We got a little thing here, and there's Annie, and I have some pieces from, that I need to read. I have pieces that I have to work on. Okay. So this is where we're at. We're going to start right here. Again, because this journal is for Arlene, and I know that she does a lot of journaling, I'm leaving the pages pretty bare. So let's do. So we have a Chitty Chitty Bang Bang. We have a Mary Poppins. We have an Annie. We're going to do Mary Poppins here. Let's see. What should we do? Do. I think we're going to do Mary Poppins. All right. So let me just get this inked a little bit. Now, it's going to take a minute for this to dry, though, because this is oxide, and I don't have the ink of this one. But that's okay, because I don't use this color often.
How's he make up your mind?
He made up his mind. He went outside, he pee-peed, now he wants back in. All right, let's see if glue is going to work today. Okay, Gluey. Wow. No, that lives down there. Do 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 do. I like this one, so we're going to cut that one out. If I can find my scissors, which I think I just buried. Aha! All right, so we're going to get this one out. My goal is to keep this piece of paper in one piece. Whoa. I'm just being silly with that. If it comes apart, it comes apart, you know? Okay, I'm going to do this side. Get rid of that white part. There we go. All right. Got rid of that part. We're going to get this. Give it a little zhuzh. Okay. All right, so it is too wide. No, it just barely fits. Yeah, it just fits. Okay, we're going to do it. I thought I spoke too soon about the glue. Okay. Oh, yeah, just barely fits. Okay. Well, we got that on there. Just writing space. All right. So then we have this little page over here. And I think I want to do, an envelope here. So let's see. What do we have that will fit? Something fun. That's cute, but it's too big. Okay. Let's see. What else? I think I know the perfect envelope. It's down here in the envelope tray. Oh, wow. That couldn't have fit any better. Okay. That is absolutely perfect. It is the exact right size. Damn! Hi, Christine! Okay. All right, I'm going to mute my mic for a second because I have to blow my nose and nobody needs to hear that. There we go. Breathing. Breathing is good. All right, so let's decorate this before we put it in. All right, so what are we going to do with this thing? I don't know. That is too big. That might work, with a little love. That could definitely go. That one. Okay. So I think if we take this and we put something behind it, it could be this. All right, let's measure. So we're looking for something that is about 4 3/4 by 3.5, 3 3/4. Three and a half. Okay. So 4 3/4 by 3.5. Ah. And it's got to be 4 3/4 tall. Three and a half wide. Yeah, I kind of like the books in the background. Let's see. But I don't like it on there. Okay. Let's try this one. Four and 3/4. We know the size is right. And a half. Oh yeah, much better. Okay. Okay, so let's go ahead and ink this. I'm gonna open the ink up though because we're kind of running a little low on the dauber. Oh, the shell's off. Okay, we got that. We're going to put it down. It's not that she's really going anywhere because I'm still running on the tablet. So I can talk about her. All right, then we're going to put this on here. This is going to go on here. And I'm going to use my pencil. Because I want to make sure that I don't get any glue in there. Okay. So this is going to go on there. And then we're going to take a nip out of this. A big one. Okay. Let me fold this down so I can see what the heck I'm doing here. Okay, there we go. Okay. Alrighty. Inking this. And we're golden. All right, so now this is going to go on here. So, glue. And the glue has decided to stop working. There we go. Back to working. All right, just like that. Making sure I got it lined up nice and straight. And folding. Okay. And then this is going to go right there. I'm going to slightly round the corner on this, though. All righty. Okay. Glue. I suppose I could use tape. It's not like this is a stress area, but, you know. I don't like to use tape because it never dries, you know. It's like... there. And then it flips open. And this one is going to be on the inside right here. So we're going to back this. What are we going to back it on? I'm thinking this. All right. Okay. This. Look at this. Has anybody woke up Buggy?
I'm on my way back past his room right now. Are you still asleep?
Dang, she's mean.
Bang, bang, bang.
Breakfast?
I know, right? Bang, 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 bang. Poor baby. All right, so now we're going to trim this. It was a little off. Okay, now this goes in here. Yay! Okay. Now, this is a lot of good writing space, so we don't want to mess it up too much. So I have one of these. We're going to use that on there. So we're just going to put one of these down here in the corner.
Good morning, there, sleepy. I forgot it was what it was like to be young and chat all night on the phone.
That's because when we were young, our parents would pick up the extension and go, "Get off the phone."
Yep. Time to get off the phone.
All right, and this is where we're going to be able to put this paper clip. And we'll use it to keep that closed.
Huh?
You got a piece of cheese and close one.
But we have to deal with this.
One more time.
You took out a piece of cheese and close one.
They are, and I usually go like this and then drape it across. You'll see. It covers the whole thing. You want a whole piece of cheese?
So I think we're just going to give it a nice slash.
Just try to shake it.
Question is, what are we going to do with this? Oh, that was lovely. Thank you. That was lovely. All right, so 4 3/4 by about 3, I think. Let's try that. I'm thinking that should cover it. Yeah, we're just right there.
Don't say about here.
Here we go. I'm gonna be brave. Whew, perfect. Okay. So now we're gonna glue this down. And then we can put a journaling card in there. So let me see. So we're gonna use this one, and I'm gonna put some white cardstock on the back. Nothing fancy. Nothing fancy. Oh, let's see. Just because I want to make it twice as thick, you know, we'll ink and do all that stuff. So, glue. All right. Alrighty. So now let's get this trimmed straight and put it in the trimmer for that. All right. There. There. There and up here. All right. So we got that. And we'll round some corners. Let's give it a quick shot just to make it pop a little bit. And then you need something here. And I think that's going to be this. So let me get this cut out. And then we'll fussy cut it. Okay, let's see. Doggy. Annie. And we'll just ink on the edge just to get rid of the white. All right. Alrighty, so what's next? Next is, why do I have all of these pieces on me? Okay. All right, so next we have this piece. And I'm going to be honest, I don't really like this paper. I really don't. We're taking it out. All right. Moving on. And that is why I do not stitch these into the book. Alrighty. I think yep, that's what we're going to do. Let me cut that off. All right, I'm going to go ahead and glue this down. And this is a punch. So I'm going to grab the punch real quick. I think it's in the drawer still. Okay. So I'm going to put this in. All right. It's being difficult. It's okay. Ancient punching secret. Okay. Now I have a way to control it. Okay. Now, we'll put some ink on there. It's a tad off, but that's okay. And let's go over here. Okay. Get some plates. Ah! And we're going to cut this out of a piece of white. And then we'll decorate. Okay. And then I'm going to pop this out. So I'm going to cut that part again. And let's try that out of the book because, you know, then there's not too much of it, you know? Okay. All right. There. All right, out of the way. And we'll pop this out. And now we're going to tear this apart. That goes there. And then this piece, this is going to be tricky. We're going to do it. It's like cutting by braille because I'm trying to stick to the stitch line and I can feel it through the scissors. Oh, it's like driving in California in the fog. Okay. And a little comb around it right there. There, right there, and this one over here. Okay, that's better. Yeah, okay. Now inking. Glue. This piece. Let me just clean this up where I tore it off. We're going to put this, ink this, and put this back on. Okay. Gluey, gluey, glue. You knew you'd get a glue song. Glue, 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 glue. Gluey, gluey, glue. Okay, we got to get this on here, and it's got to be perfect. So hold on a second. I have to get my brain together. Okay, brain, function. 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 Because if it's not perfect, it's not going to work. Okay. Okay. Now, gluing this part down. Right on the edge here. On the edge here. On the edge here. I'm going to take this, put it right here. Sorry, that's off camera, guys. All right, now this. Oh, what shall we do? What shall we do? Slot, I think, is going to be too big. Oh, wait, I have a small slot. Where is it? Okay, this will work. Put that where you can see it, Dodo. Okay, and more. There we go. Okay. And then I want to put something in there. What is it going to be? I think it's going to be red. Let me grab the. This is the first tag we put in here. How odd is that? Okay. Red. Skeezers. Put that in there. Put it back on. Put that over there. Get the red because we just had. Get through on the floor. All right, we're going to put this through. Obviously, we're not going to leave it that long. Tiny attacher, also known as a stapler. Go. And then I'm going to put this here. I like it. Okay. All righty. So what have we gotten done today? Anybody know? I know. Not a whole hell of a lot. Okay. All right. So we did this one and this with the paper clip, this flip pocket. Okay. So we got a little bit done. It's not like a huge festering amount, but you know, it was okay. And then this pocket over here, which we used to cover the flap of the envelope. And then this little guy. So we're going to finish this page tomorrow. Nope, I'm going to finish it right now because I know what I want to do. See if I wait till tomorrow. I'll forget. All righty. Okay. icky stickies, which I got to clean. Like the icky stickies need to be cleaned. They are beyond icky sticky. They're like grody. And I totally angled that. There we go. Okay. See, that needed to be there. All right. So that's going to be it for today, guys. My head is not being my friend right now. So I'm going to go lay down. But before I go, so we finished the French folio class. That was a 3-part class. It started on Tuesday. We went Wednesday, Thursday. Tonight, we're going to be doing the craft with me, and we're actually going to be doing the folio. I'm going to be putting it together. So if you have any questions about it, just, that's the time to ask, because I'm going to be live and you're going to get your answers, okay? So we're finishing up the class with a quick class. But basically, in the craft with me, I'm going to try and get that entire folio done. I know. Ambitious, right? Then tomorrow's mixed media, and then Sunday is our sale. We're gonna have the game in the morning, and then we'll have a sale in the afternoon. If you are a Patreon member and you would like to do take advantage of your pre-sale, you need to have that done by tomorrow so that I can get the list finalized for Sunday. You can send me an email or instant message me. Just put the number of the item that you want, and I will try and accommodate you. If that item is already sold or it's gone or whatever, I will tell you. But that's, basically the way that works. So, what else? All right, so make sure that you check out the community tab here on the YouTube channel or over on the Facebook. There's also a listing over there. I will be posting this month's challenge. I apologize. I'm a little behind. I'll get that done today. So you can pick up some free digitals over on my Ko-Fi if you'd like. And if, you're so inclined, check out my Patreon, see if there's something over there that might interest you, or just do the 1-week free subscription that tells me that, hey, you appreciate what I'm doing. So until I see you again, stay well, my friends. I love you guys. Bye.